do this like.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Live Reality Games podcast. Here, I am here with Vince and Annabelle, and we're going to be breaking apart episode 6.
That sounds like a vibe to me. Six rings a bell.
Yeah, I think it's 6. Obviously, episode 6 of season 8 of South Africa Survivor Community Island. Welcome, guys.
Hi, thanks so much for inviting me. It's an honor to be here. I feel like I've really hit big time now. Thank you.
Annabelle, tell us about yourself. Tell us who you are so people can get to know you.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. I am Annabelle. I like to tweet about Survivor, specifically about who I think's hot. I don't think I've ever come up with a hot strategic take in my life. So please don't expect any of those. But not to start this podcast on a dark note. But I did want to share with you actually that I got some pretty harrowing medical news today, and I just feel like it wouldn't be appropriate to start this podcast without just kind of flagging that. So I was told earlier today that actually my pussy is haunted. We found out because we noticed that a lot of people who, like previously absolute angels, the best people you've ever met, made contact, rode the ghost train, you could say. And they started displaying very similar symptoms, sort of compulsive lying, poor communication skills. Often these lies kind of begged more questions than they answered. And I wanted to bring this up, A, for sympathy, but also B, I noticed that this pussy demon curse seemed to be affecting a lot of the South African Survivor contestants. And I can confirm for sure that they have not made contact with my demon. Do you think that there is another haunted pussy on the island and that could explain some of the outrageous behavior we've seen, particularly from Carla, Amy, at times Dino? Is this the real reason Dino went this episode? That's kind of where I wanted to start.
I love how this eventually came full circle, because we were going off in a tangent and then it came back to what we're actually talking about. I love it, Annabelle.
Thank you for showing such tact with my very personal confession, Joshua.
I hope that you recover soon.
Thank you. I'm trying to organize an exorcism. If anybody has any recommendations, feel free to let me know.
Actually, that movie. It's a pretty good movie. Anyway.
So sorry, thoughts, outrageous behavior. Do we have an explanation?
Well, they ate pumpkin skin one time and Sean had a reaction to the pumpkin skin. So maybe it's something to do with pumpkin.
Okay, yeah, I love that. You're right. Maybe that could be the solution, potentially.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe that was the demons arising out of Sean.
Oh my God, a pumpkin exorcism. I love that. I love that.
I have no idea where this is going. Anyway. I love this, though. This is great. This is a great start, to be honest. One of the best starts we've ever had. Thank you, Annabelle.
Thank you.
Maybe we should start talking about our pussy.
There could be a pussy demon as well.
Yeah, pussy demon. Okay. I guess we talk about what happened at the start of the episode. To be honest,
Sure.
Not much. Nothing really happens at the start of these episodes. It's an ongoing trend I'm starting to notice where there's no real backlash from the previous tribal. It's just cool. However, they talk more about the other tribe and Santoni's hatred towards Nicole.
Oh,
And
yeah.
like, it's so weird. It doesn't make any sense with the rest of the episode. I thought they were building up for like a Santoni takes out Nicole type episode where, you know, has anybody seen the Swing Tony meme on Twitter?
Oh no, but sounds like
some.
You know,
Just
where
like-
she's swinging for that advantage,
Yeah.
and every time she swings, it's a person's name going away, and she's voting them out. It's hilarious. I love it so much.
I'm honestly so obsessed with her. I simp hard for Santoni. I would love to see her win. I kind of feel like she's too big too soon to make it all the way to the end, but honestly love to see this absolute mess that she is. I stan her.
She's a great like casting choice, and to be honest, Immunity Island has saved Santoni. However, I feel like the fact that they've put Immunity Island there has helped out the season. It hasn't hindered at all.
I love it as a twist.
Yeah, it's a great twist. Vince, what's your takes on Nicole?
I mean, I would hate her if I'm Santoni. But it's sort of, every sort of her scene is basically quite a negative thing. So I'm wondering if she's going to be in like the final 3 and then people aren't going to vote for her because, you know, people don't like her, basically. Is that a foreshadow?
Yeah,
Everything
it could be
like
foreshadowing
negative.
for something like that too. Yeah, you know, it could be foreshadowing for like Santoni having the final vote and like not voting Nicole because of what she did earlier in the game.
I hate you skinny blonde bitches.
Yeah, I'm
But
sort of
Nicole's not
manifesting. I'm manifesting
Nicole's not
Santoni having like the swing vote.
Yeah. Oh my
Unworthy.
god. That would be incredible. No, I love that. I'm joining you. Let me grab my crystals and manifest that with you, sweetie. I'm all about
Yeah.
it.
Yes. Yeah, it's weird because everyone else in that tribe started to like get on board too with the whole. Nah, that was wrong of Nicole to do that.
What did Nicole do again? Refresh my memory. I don't remember what she did.
She was like on the bench when they're eating stuff. She was like cheering, like,
Oh, honestly,
Yeah.
that seemed like such a relatable thing to do. As if she wasn't just trying to have like a little bit of a villainous moment with the cameras.
Yeah.
Everyone needed to calm down with that
Yeah.
one. Sean was getting all arsey about that at the time as well. What do you think about Sean? Sean seems like a bit of a freak to me. I'm a little bit obsessed with Sean. I mean, has he popped a lot? No, but he's just giving me this freak energy and I'm kind of into it.
Yeah, he's
He's a bit
edit-
crazy.
like from the first episode, he's like nobody was with me, and then now it's like people are with him, and then Water was pissed off with him because of the Carla thing.
Yes.
So like,
but
I'm confused on where he sits because he actually
But-
doesn't sit anywhere.
no, but it's but they don't mention it either. Like,
Hmm.
it's like his narrative's like getting diminished.
Yeah,
So maybe after that stop, maybe we're gonna see a rise up again when he's with. I don't know. That's actually interesting because he's in this team that like I feel like his ad is gonna get diminished again because you know he's surrounded by sort of a big alliance.
Hmm.
He's not gonna say
It's like-
that.
his edit's been like, I'm pissed off that you didn't tell me about the vote, and then I got hives from pumpkin skin. That's Sean. That's Sean.
I just feel like there's layers to Sean you're not seeing. Like,
Yeah,
if I was going to like rank the contestants in terms of most likely to come out of this and start an OnlyFans, I honestly think Sean would be up there. Like, no, he wouldn't have any subscribers. I mean, I'd subscribe, but I honestly just get that energy from Sean. I'm kind of into it. Yeah.
Why
Surely Chappie.
not? Hang on. Yeah, surely Chappie is number one.
sure.
Chappie number one. Sean
No,
number two.
Chappies talks about it constantly at parties. Chappies is there gay baiting at parties, like, oh guys, don't you think I should like get an OnlyFans? I've kind of been thinking about getting an OnlyFans. And it's like, oh my God, all right, okay, Chappies, sure, get an OnlyFans. Whereas Sean is already on it. He's got like, again, 3 subscribers. He's pumping it out on Twitter. No one's really liking it or sharing it. Like that's 100%.
No, okay, I could see that actually. I could see.
Well, he
that.
won't be the first one.
No, he wouldn't be the first
No, he
survivor
wouldn't.
doing an OnlyFans. That's for sure.
It's kind of the move these days. Mm.
Yeah. So essentially from there, I just want to talk about how weird this episode is because we get reward challenge, then tribe swap.
Yeah. I had
Bizarre,
to rewind
yeah?
and rewatch it. I was drinking and kind of like messing around with my Uber Eats. I had to rewatch that bit 3 times to realize it wasn't just the reward challenge dragging out, and it was in fact a tribe swap. There was a lot going on here. A lot going on.
Yeah. There was like 3 times that they left their camp to go do something this episode. And it was only an hour episode. Because they left their 3 times. I think it's 3 times. Or I could be wrong. They don't go straight to the challenge after they tribe swap.
Yeah, they go straight to the challenge.
They do?
Yeah.
I'm sure they don't.
Yeah, they are.
I should probably watch it again.
There was a challenge. There was definitely a challenge in there because that's why I thought I was so confused. I was like, oh, is this still the reward challenge? Again, I should probably have rewatched it as well. Sorry, team.
No, it's okay. I should have done the same. I should be more prepared for these.
They do the challenge straight after.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I
okay.
trust
All right.
Vince for this. I trust Vince.
Yeah, I trust it. I trust
Which is the one where Chappies was hot. Okay, so I have not been like
both challenges.
All right, okay. Josh, we all know your taste is a little bit basic.
Wow. You should see Vince's boyfriend. Anyway.
Oh my God! Shots fired.
I'm not the basic one. Anyway.
Someone send me a photo of Vince's boyfriend, preferably during this, so that I can.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
So yeah, okay. So rewind. We have the reward challenge. What did they win at the reward challenge? Okay.
Pastry, some tea bags. Yeah, I think pastry and muffins.
Okay, so this is the one where Smash is like drowning, right? And Chappies jumps into. That was really sexy. I'm not gonna lie. That was a very, very sexy. I mean, you would think anyone would jump in and save a drowning man. But this was the first time where Chappies didn't just give me playground bully energy. He gave I did simp slightly in that moment.
Yeah. It's big. Oh, where's Josh going? Anyway.
Sorry, my camera is like.
Oh my God, Facebook keeps prompting me to friend this man on Facebook. I'm now looking at Vince's boyfriend. Yeah. Love this for you, honey.
Thank you. Anyway.
Yeah.
I like this challenge is like Chappie's like the hero of this challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And
just literally put a target on Chappie's back though. As soon as Merge comes.
Really, I feel like I will be.
He should have let Smash drown. I'm sorry. Like
No, what the hell are you talking about?
he wasn't gonna
Yeah.
drown. Like as if the crew would let him drown.
Yeah, but
Right. You
but-
don't put yourself as a target like that. He just like
But
gave
it's
like
for the
it's
team.
great. It's great TV. Don't get me wrong. But
No,
like
it's for the team. You know, for the team.
for food, no.
No,
If
actually,
he's playing. No, I'm not a fan. But anyway,
Yeah.
I love the villain parts of Survivor, so I'm not a fan of this.
It did make Santony hate him vaguely less.
Fair,
yeah.
but it made him
Yeah.
look like a beast, though.
Yeah. I was in. Yeah, you're right. Okay, strategically bad, sexually poor. We both know which side of the vote I fall on this, but I respect your lesser opinion.
No, but he actually did this before. Like he was helping Santoni in like the water challenge. Remember, like they have to climb up the cage and then he actually helped her and that. So he's not the first time he's helping other people in the challenge.
He's just a really caring guy, and
clearly he's
But
all
wouldn't
heart,
you-
honey.
Wouldn't you like? Oh, I want to take Chappie because like he's at like I would like be like, oh Chappie, like I like what you did and I'll carry like I'll let's work.
I want to
together.
take Chappies for a different reason. But but I personally would vote Chappies out as soon as merge came, or like right before it.
Honestly, I would love to say that I would vote Trappies out straight away, but we both know that if I was there in real life, I'd probably simp hard for him. He'd be my number one ally, and then I'd be shooketh that everybody got rid of me.
Oh, we know this. We know this, Annabelle. We know this. The simp. But like, I feel like you've got to take out big threats like this now. Like right before the merge. Otherwise, you're gonna have no chance. Like, just gonna
Does
have
anyone
somebody
else like him though? Does he have any friends?
No, he doesn't seem liked
No, he
that
doesn't,
much
yeah.
by everyone, which is weird. How could you not like him?
Yeah,
That's the weird thing.
yeah.
I can think of a few reasons.
Yeah,
I can see it, honestly. I can see it, but
Yeah.
I mean, he
yeah.
was besties with Paul, lest we forget.
Oh, poor Paul.
Paul was robbed.
He really wasn't.
He's not.
Paul the
ran-
robbed
he
king.
ran
Bring back
afterwards.
Paul.
His rant on Twitter afterwards, like him on the tear. That was good content.
It
They
was
should
great.
they should have put it in the episode. To be honest, that's like
Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. I can't believe what he said about Santoni. That was like hella rude.
yeah, true.
Yeah, it was very rude. Honestly, I really got myself quite worked up about it. I was going straight into cancel fever. And then I called my casual friend, like full of cancel fever. I'm like, you'll never believe the totally outrageous stuff that Paul said. And then I played her the clip and she was like, I mean, yeah, it was mean, but that was so underwhelming. And I'm like, yeah, you're right.
It's just a casual roast. That's all. It was.
I was like, you're right. That was just I got wrapped up in Twitter again, guys. Sorry. You keep me grounded.
So after this, we see which tribe, the orange tribe
they-
win.
Wait, rewind. We've just done the reward. Is there anything interesting that happens between the reward and the tribe swap?
So the winning tribe, the Vuna, was so touched by Chappie's
Oh yeah.
position, so they returned the machete and some of the pastries to the other tribe. Do you think that the other tribe should be able to do that though? Like be like, oh, we should give them some because they're struggling.
Is it really weird that we see the machete go back and then straight afterwards a tribe swap? That is so sus to me. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm calling sus on that because they then have a tribe swap. So half their tribe is going to the other tribe. So now they've got their machete. So they're not going to be without a machete. So to me, it's like, I don't know. I don't
So-
ever think anything scripted. I really don't. But that was just like, it was either the biggest coincidence or they had like prior knowledge that they're swapping again.
Wait, so you're saying that the production forced them to give back the machete because the swap's coming?
No, the players knew the swap was coming, so they gave back the machete.
Why would they tell them?
Why would they? I don't know. But it's very coincidental that the people that had the two machetes now give one back and then they go back to that tribe.
Because they were going on and on about that machete.
They were being real dicks about the machete. I mean,
Yeah,
alternative theory. What if they thought that maybe there could be another swap, or it's not that far till the merge, and particularly Dino wanted to try and elicit some favor with the other tribe. I mean, I don't think it's a bad idea to give it to them. I just think it's a terrible idea to be the one who suggests it.
Yeah. I'm not for it though. Like when they went and took the 3 items, I'd be taking the 3 items they needed, like the pot. Like they're not cooking. Do you know what I mean? Like I would not let them cook. Like I would let them starve. I'm such like a
Josh. That's why you're not going to win again because you're so.
No, my tribe would love me because I am the savage.
But the other tribe won't.
Yeah, who cares? They'll all be voted out because they can't eat and they can't participate in the challenge. It's a win-win. What are people doing? Anyway, I just don't get why they would take the machete and then give it back. Like, take another deck chair or whatever.
It was a bit weak, wasn't it? It was a bit weak.
Yeah, it was weak. Like, own your mistake or own your move, you know, own it. Don't just be like, oh, sorry, we'll give it back.
Actually, I was a bit surprised because Dino wants to go, but then there are people are like, no, let's Marisha go. And then Marisha went there. They were like telling Marisha like, oh, ask them what the alliances are and blah blah blah. And then Marisha just drop it and be like, okay, bye. She just left.
Oh my god, Marisha! I also another person who I'm totally obsessed with.
Oh, she's great.
Yeah, she's the beast.
Mm-hmm.
She's such an absolute beast. She is gorgeous.
She will she could win this.
Do we know if she's queer?
No, she has a husband.
She has a kid.
Yeah.
I know she has a kid. I just wasn't sure if the kid
still doesn't mean anything though.
Yeah. Did she say something about a husband? Disappointing.
I think she does. I don't know. Okay, don't quote me.
I don't know. It just seems like a criminal. Sorry, that a woman could be that unbelievably beautiful and jacked and wasted on a man. But anyway, worse things have happened.
I don't know. I don't know if, to be honest, I don't know if anybody in the cast is queer.
Matt. The Matt. Mark?
Pinty,
Oh,
Mike.
Yeah,
Pinty
Mike,
was
yeah.
Mike. What about Warada? Is Warada?
I don't know.
Plot twist, she was Muslim. That's the first time I've ever seen a bit of religious diversity.
Yes,
I
I was
know
here.
that. That's awesome.
Yeah, she was
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
Yeah, alhamdulillah. So, okay, one of my many cancelable offenses I've committed in my life was taking Arabic at uni to pick up hotties. And as soon as she dropped that one, I was like, oh my God, amazing. I feel like we've had every Christian denomination ever. And finally, love this for us.
It's great. It really is great. I think we've all had cancelable moments though in our lives.
I know, but I like talking about them.
But wait, hang on. Is that the Arabic phrase or is that the Muslim phrase?
So it means praise be to God. So it's an Arabic phrase, but it's a religious Arabic phrase.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Annabelle with the facts. I love it. I learned so much doing these podcasts. Like I've never really done a podcast for like a TV show before. So like when I learned so much, it's great. It's like good knowledge. And hopefully our 3 listeners are
Thanks, Mom. I'm so glad I could make you proud.
It's good to educate a guy from Mildura about diversity.
Hey, I'm a country boy, all right? You know. We're going for some diversity, I guess. Anyway, so tribe swap happens, and we get some cool paint in some little vases. They had a name for the vases. It must be like some type of like South African word that they said. I can't remember. They had a name. Yeah.
There's a name? I thought it was like
a little
vial? A vial?
No, not vials. It was a name I can't pronounce.
Okay. That brings us to the hottiest hottie of the season, Tyson. Wow. Oh my gosh. I mean, I love nose piercings. I think nose piercings are the sexiest thing ever. But Tyson is For an entrepreneur, which again, usually an absolute deal breaker for me, I would die for Tyson. Also, I saw him tweeting today about loving Vanessa Carlton's 1,000 Miles, specifically the Twilight version, just in case he couldn't become hotter. But yeah, he was the first person to draw at the tribe swap. He was on purple, I believe. And then it was just a whole, was it orange?
There's no purple, Annabelle.
There's no purple.
It was
It
on
wasn't
one
green.
of them.
Was it
Yeah,
green?
and then but then there was a whole suite of people who were on that exact same tribe. Imagine being the first person to get orange or whatever.
Yeah. It was like
Wait,
5 people
can
in
we-
the same tribe, and then they eventually went to the other one.
Can we rewind? What do you think about this swap? Like the
The idea of it after a war challenge?
No,
well-
the mechanism. How did they do the swap this episode?
Oh, I love a random. To be honest, I think random swaps are
We've seen three randoms already. Do we need more? Like 2 already. Do we need another third one? That's what I'm saying.
Well, I don't know. I think random makes it more fairer for everyone.
What, you already done 2 twice?
Yeah, but it's the most fair
confusing.
option.
For people like me, it's just very confusing. I was already confused after the first swap as to who was on the original tribes. I only remember some relationships from the original tribe. Like I know Renia and Amy are a tight pair. Awarda and Carla, were they even from the original tribe? I don't know. And Carla's not even here anymore. So I do think that having all of these swaps, might be okay if you're really keeping on top of it. And I do like that they have it down the bottom. But even having it down the bottom means nothing to me, because as soon as one of them's, it's okay once they're on the screen, but I need it sort of dangling above their head the whole time.
Yeah, and that they should just be colors, not the actual tribe insignia, because I find it hard to differentiate between them.
But they do have colors, though. They have colors.
They do have colors, but they're very tiny. And now I'm watching it on a big screen TV, and the fact that they're tiny, and I still can't differentiate it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just think colors would make more sense.
But they're colored.
Yeah, but they are colors. So just block colors, not like white and then have the outline in their tribe color. You know what I mean? You know what I'm getting at. Don't come for me.
Sort of.
So sassy tonight, Vince. Oh my God.
No,
This
I'm
is
trying to
Vince
educate Josh. There's actually colors on it.
Yeah, the only way you can educate me is be sassy. That's the only way.
I just think that maybe Vince could use a bit of pussy demon, to be honest. It might loosen him up a little bit.
Do you want to give it to me?
Yeah, we can arrange it, babe. We can arrange
All right, I'm
it.
going. Bye.
So we have this swap, and then who was it who was really coming for Dino? There were 2 options, and someone really had it out for Dino. I don't remember who it was.
Was it Tyson?
No. But he wasn't really out for him, though.
No. I don't understand. I don't understand this hatred towards Tyson, towards Dino, how they're saying he's a flipper. He never has flipped.
No.
He's never flipped.
No.
He's never
But
flipped on a vote.
maybe he was just playing
He's never had a
on
chance to
the
flip.
middle ground. So people will be like,
No,
oh,
but
I
he's never
can't
had a chance to flip.
Yeah.
And they're
Yeah,
calling him a
yeah.
flipper. And they're calling him a flipper. He was just staying with the numbers the whole time. He actually did nothing wrong.
He has sketchy energy. He just has a
Yeah, but-
sketchy vibe about him. I agree. He didn't actually do anything wrong. But when you're giving out that kind of sketchy energy, people are picking up on it. He needed to be... He's
Was it
surrounded by
because how he
normies.
looked, though? Some people look sketchy, and it's just unfortunate for them that they look sketchy. Apparently I look sketchy. But
You
Yeah,
do.
yeah,
you do.
but that's unfortunate for me. It's just because of how I look. And
You need to play it down, though. It's up to you to play it down when you give that back. Dino was taking the idol and trying to convince other people to take him to Immunity Island, that kind of stuff. That's adding up the sexiness.
And
Sorry.
doing weird...
okay, I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
How does somebody that looks sketchy, and this is for my own benefit too, how does somebody who looks sketchy not look sketchy, but then also play a game well enough to then win?
Oh God, you're asking the wrong person, honey. I mean, I can't tone it down if my life depends on it.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I don't get. Like, I don't
Just-
get how people say.
I just think you're
that
screwed.
this
You
person
can't
was-
win, honey. Your
Yeah.
face is too sketchy. You're doomed to lose.
Yeah.
Consider facial reconstruction surgery. It's really all I can put out there.
No, I feel like it's a
No,
vibe.
I've been
It's not,
thinking of it.
it's not a fake.
I've been-
It's a vibe. It's a vibe.
I've been thinking of leg lengthening, actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
that might. How tall are you currently?
5'8".
So you're already a little bit too tall for me. I mean, not that probably matters to you, but I guess what's an extra 2 inches? It pushes you. Is that enough to push you into the? Is that enough to push you into the 6 foot category?
No, I need to be. So you can apparently lengthen your legs by 6 inches. I've been checking this out. It's crazy. I know 6 inches.
Wild.
Crazy,
Why are
right?
you a bit too old for that though?
No,
Just
They
break
just-
his legs a few times.
they cut your bone up, right?
Mm.
And then they put like a thing that like slowly over time makes you taller.
God, I loved
you're
toxic
saying-
gay male culture.
So you're saying being taller would help you in terms of the sketchiness?
I think so.
No, I don't.
With a short guy that looks sketchy, everyone just immediately thinks Russell Hands.
I think you're taking this as a. I don't think.
No, but you think about it. Everyone puts somebody who's sketchy in like that, like idols, like that sketchy, like sort of like looking like type of vibe, right? But if you're a tall person, it's easier for you to like be in control.
I disagree.
It's like it's a
This
weird
is a
like
bizarre premise.
no
This
no.
is it's not because you're short, honey. It's
Yeah.
no
because
no.
you
no.
have a very
It's the vibe.
toxic vibe. You have a
It's the
toxic
vibe.
vibe.
No, but tall people, everyone just immediately comes around tall people because they're tall.
No.
No,
not
yes,
really.
and people look up. As a short person, I will always go to a tall person because I'll feel safer.
That's just you though.
Yeah, that's a you thing. That's definitely not a me thing.
No, it's true. Am I that? No. If
No.
Look
if
up,
one of
though.
the 3 viewers agree with me,
No.
Honestly, one of our 3 viewers may agree with you. At this point, I think you're being a little optimistic at 3 viewers. We've been talking about whether you and whether or not getting leg lengthening
well, I'll probably
surgery
rewatch
would
it,
make
so there's
you less.
definitely one viewer.
Dino, back to Dino. He does sketchy things. I mean, thank you, Dino, for clarifying you have a girlfriend. Very relevant information. Really important that you informed us of that. You're still hot. And I just thought Dino was an absolute babe. And I have to say, I accidentally spoiled myself on this episode. I compulsively logged into Twitter and then there it was. And I'm just so glad I did because it gave me that whole hour to emotionally prepare myself. It was devastating. I loved watching him, not just because he's a snag, but also because he was so fun and sketchy and weird. And it was like, what are you doing, Dino? Stop. But also I couldn't do it any better.
No, Dano was great. Like from that first episode where he grabs the idol, from that
Yeah.
moment, you're like, I love this character already, regardless of how he's gonna go. Vince,
Remember he's
we know you're
bizarre-
old school Survivor, okay?
No, I just think he's done a lot of mistakes, which he has mentioned. But
No,
like,
but
I like
mistakes
his
are good
character.
TV,
but
Vince. Remember,
What?
everyone's there for like a TV show.
Not
It is a TV show.
Not
at the
everyone
end of the
thinks the
day.
way you do, Josh. I have to just tell you again. Not everyone thinks.
Wow, you guys are
You
so
can't just
great.
apply your logic to everyone.
No, I'm not applying
Can
my
we-
logic
can we-
to anyone.
No,
I'm
no,
not applying my
can we-
logic to anyone, Vince.
No, no.
I'm just
No,
saying
no,
at the
no.
end of
Can
the
we not
day,
do the
Survivor
playing for fun
is the
thing?
TV
Can we
show.
just stop? Can we just stop playing for fun? Like, let's go back
I'm not-
to
I have not said them words tonight, and I said I'll never say
you.
them.
Were...
No, but I never said them words. Yet.
Okay, back to my insatiable lust for Dino. So- I didn't really have anywhere to go with that. Sorry.
You just have lust for Dino, and to be honest, feeling is mutual.
But
I love
remember, remember his weird obsession with Paul? Remember how he kept trying to make it happen with Paul at the beginning for the first couple of episodes, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh babe, you're shooting up the wrong tree. Like I can imagine he went into the game and he's thinking, I'm going to be the nerd. I'm going to be the strategy guy. And what I need to do is to link up with someone really jacked, my meat shield. And it's just like, dude, you totally missed the mark with that one. Like, Paul did not know what was going on.
I'm surprised, because like we see at the start, like Dino gets with the girls, the 3 girls and Rainier.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah.
did.
And like obviously he wasn't on their tribe, so it didn't help him at all. Like the fact that them 3 girls and Rainier are on the same tribe is crazy. Anyway,
I was just gonna talk about that. It just seems Rainier was happy that the 3 girls are in charge anyway. But I just feel like he was saying like, oh yeah, it's good that we come back together. I know those 3 are gonna keep me safe. I just feel like, you should look out for those 3 because those 3 can vote you out anytime. But
it looks like it seems like he's happy for 4th place because to be honest, there is no way he beats Marisha in a challenge.
Yes.
The girls will turn on Marisha, don't you think? So it seems to me.
If Nicole does, bitch. Hybrid.
But why would they turn on Marisha when she's like kind of the most like less like the sort of the less strategic person?
She'll win.
She's just invisible.
She'll beat them too. She'll beat Amy and Nicole at the end for sure, 100%.
They'll keep her around, but yeah, this is it. They're going to be like, oh, she won all of the challenges. Also, like, no shade on my own gender, but when have a women's alliance kept it together that long for, do you know what I mean? Like pre-merge all the way to the end. I just can't see them keeping it together that long. I love, and we've seen so much highlighting around the Rainier-Amy relationship. Surely that has to pay dividends towards the end, right?
Yeah, it will.
And the fact that Amy was on the same tribe as Santoni when they had that whole like run-in with Nicole too. So maybe we might see Amy turn on Nicole and Marisha, maybe with Santoni.
Do you think
later
so?
Down the track. Yeah.
Why was she though?
Later down the track, maybe later down the track, because she can get their votes. Like, regardless of like if she like blindsided them in the merge, they probably respect her game more than Rainier's and Santoni's. If Amy does take that route later down the track, I don't know. I'm just speculating, and I think all we can do is really speculate of what's going to happen in the future. Because with South Africa Survivor, sometimes they put these random parts in episodes where they actually don't come full circle.
Yeah.
Like, there's some random shit, and you're like waiting for it to come back and like say anything, but nothing happens. It's like, this Santoni Nicole dynamic is probably never gonna come into fruition ever.
Remember like Dino with Marisha when they have like a little sweet moment and Marisha was like, oh, I love Dino, that kind of stuff. We thought like it's gonna like, come back, like she's gonna save him or something, but never happened.
Yeah, like it's just stuff like that. Like things just never come full circle. So I don't know. Maybe we probably are like grasping at straws at the moment, like trying to like work out the editing and stuff like that. Because like I guess as super fans, we sort of look at that.
But production actually really loved Dino. That's why they put those scenes in. Like I think he's the standout in the pre-merge, obviously. Yeah,
him and Carla.
Oh, I love Carla. I love Carla. What an absolute legend.
Mm-hmm. So we see the challenge. What was the challenge again? Oh no,
it's the basketball tackle.
Yeah, basketball.
Oh yeah, and who was it? Rainier who got the winning shot on that one as well. That was so good.
And the girls were more aggressive than the guys. I mean, at the last one, like you can saw like Water and Amy, and Water just basically like grab Amy's hand and drag her and just throw her. I love that.
I love this challenge. They do this challenge in every single season of Survivor, no matter what country.
Not really. They tend to shy away from the physical part.
No, they've done it. They've done it in America. They've done it in South Africa. They've done it in Australia. They've probably done it in. Is there another one? New Zealand? No, I don't know if they've done it in New Zealand.
No, I don't think so. Yeah.
No.
It is
They
a
will
great
do it in
challenge.
New Zealand if it ever comes back, I reckon. It's an easy challenge to set up. It doesn't cost much. It's cost effective and makes good TV.
Everyone loves a bit of netball, honey.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
Things go down on the netball court.
they sure do.
Well, we've seen something. So after the challenge, then we went back, and then Tyson found the idol because Antonio told him that.
Did you see he's changed his Twitter name to Tyson Idol King?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But
It's a
like to
little
be
high on his
fair,
own supply.
he only got the idols because of Santoni. Anyway,
Hey, look, well, no, let's not gloss over. Why did Santoni didn't find the idol? She basically tells Tyson the same thing, like, and she couldn't find it. It doesn't make sense to me. Anyway.
And then she misplayed that idol. I mean, sorry to jump ahead, but then the misplaying of the idol at Tribal Council, was there any vote? Oh, one vote went to her. Dino's vote went to her. And then was there one other vote on her as well?
yeah, I think it was Kian.
Was it what's the other guy? What's the other person?
Kian.
Oh yeah, Kian, yeah.
So
Yeah, she's not
definitely on the
looking
outs. Can I just say she has like the biggest purple edit ever? Like I think I've seen her like twice.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah.
So I tweeted about this, and apparently she's had 5 confessionals in 3 episodes. So she's only had any confessionals in half of the episodes. And yeah, they weren't meaningful, long confessionals because I don't remember her talking at all. Yeah.
Maybe she's coming across as boring to the producers, so they're not. I know
she was not boring in the first Tribal.
But she's not boring. No, she's not boring.
Yeah.
But like, maybe her content isn't as like.
Maybe she's not like central. Like she doesn't have any connection. Like, that's why they don't include her because she's not in the plan ever.
I personally hope there's more tea and it's a little more shady than that. You know, they're so good usually at telling everybody's story and giving everybody a little bit of time. And she's absolutely buried. It's like she's not even there at all. So I hope there's a little bit of juice behind that story. I hope it all comes to surface, and I hope we get a little bit of joy out of others' misfortune, because otherwise she's an absolute babe. She is always rocking the most outrageously cool outfits to the challenges, and I feel a bit robbed.
We all are.
Sorry, I got a notification on my phone.
Oh, love that for you. So whose name? So Tyson finds the idol. Who was Dino targeting? Was it Santoni? Because okay.
Well, actually, Dino wasn't targeting He wasn't targeting anyone because he went into like Tribal going like, I'm going to lay low so I don't get in trouble. I'm not going to look paranoid, because that was like everyone not liking him. And then Tyson and Kieran, that now have power all of a sudden, they go over to him and like, we're going to vote Santoni. He's like, cool, I'll go along with your plan. It's all good. Little does he know that Santoni's like literally gave Tyson 2 idols, and saved his ass once before. So he sort of owes it to her to not do that. I don't know, this whole like relationship with like Santoni, Tyson, and Kieran, like it's not a thing. I don't think
it's not. But I also feel like they made the right decision because they were thinking like, you know, if they vote out Santoni, it's 3 versus 3 down, like, and they already voted out so many Zamba members. So it's kind of more sort of beneficial if you vote out someone from the, you know, the old Vuna to try to even up the numbers. Because if you go into merge and you have like all the Vuna members and you only have five people from Zamba, so it's going to be hard to play when you go into the merge. So I think they made the right choice.
Oh, one thing we completely forgot about was Immunity Island this episode.
It was boring.
Who went?
Smash.
Oh, Kieran.
No,
Sean?
No,
Smash.
Oh, Smash. I'm sorry, team. I'm contributing nothing to this conversation.
I actually zoned out when he went there because it's just not that interesting.
So dull. I mean, he stayed, he played. Did he lose? I feel like he
Yeah.
lose, and he's like, I'm not going to tell anybody I lost. And it's like, yeah, no shit, babe.
Yeah. So next tribal, he doesn't have a vote,
Okay.
but he could have won an extra vote. To be honest, I think that's fair. I think that's probably one of the most fair Immunity Island challenges, as well as like advantage disadvantages we've seen. Because it's like you take one risk and then you either get 0 or you get 2. So it's like there's a good payoff. It's not like a 3 idol situation.
So does Santony have any real close allies in this game at this point? Nobody seems to trust her.
Maybe
Besides
Chappie?
Chappie. Yeah.
I think Chappie, the only one.
I have a
But
theory
even-
about the next episode and how it might play out, but I'll tell it at the end because
Okay.
it's very juicy.
Do we have anything to add to the Dino boot? Because we'll kind of like talk about it.
I guess Santoni getting the idol at Tribal, and to be honest, I'm glad that she played an idol. However, I'm pissed off that she didn't get the idol at Green Camp and just play that.
Yeah.
Like I'm just annoyed
she
that
didn't even think about it. She didn't even.
Yeah.
She said she didn't even think about it.
Yeah, she forgot about it.
I'm like,
How
how
do
can you not think about this idol? Like, if you have a clue for an idol, wouldn't you think to like that clue could be the same for the other camp? Because like,
she knows it's the same.
yeah,
Yeah,
and she's
it's
like,
the
there's
same.
a whole confessional of her being pissed off with herself. To be honest, it's one of the first times I've seen Santoni really stuff up.
Twice.
What'd she do last time?
No, I mean this time she gave the idol to her.
Oh, she slapped up twice in
and
this
then, play,
episode. Yeah.
and then play it wrong, I guess. You can say that.
It's sad, but like maybe it is her downfall from now.
But possibly, I just also worry. I mean, you say Trapeze is with her, but she totally blindsided him on the poll vote. So surely he doesn't trust her either. And I understand she wants to play the swing, and I understand she doesn't want to have a ride or die. But at this point, she has slighted almost everyone in the game. And it's not like people aren't her ally. They actively distrust her, and they actively feel like she's sabotaged their game. Still stand her, love her, don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
But she can't be long for this world.
I'm with you, Annabelle. She played it too early.
Yeah. Well, I'm
She
here like Stantoni.
I'm a Stan
Stan
Tony.
Tony. Yeah.
I'm a Stan Tony. I fucking love
Oh,
her.
same.
Right, even
100%. Live
Yeah.
for her. Even though,
But-
Carla.
Maybe she played too early.
Yeah.
She's playing for the TV, Josh.
Yeah, no, and that's why I love her. I love everyone that plays for the TV. It makes it interesting. Like, imagine if we had 20 Waters. No offense, Water.
Oh my
But,
god!
like,
Imagine
you know what I mean?
everyone was Vince. I guess. Is
Yeah.
Vince-
Imagine if we had 16 Vinces on second season of Melbourne Survivor. It would have been not a show.
At least
Anyway.
you guys get some character moment, maybe. Being sassy. And not.
Yeah. So, there's not much else I can say about this.
Dino, he was there. He was fabulous. We loved him. Gutted, he's gone. He's not swap screwed, but I guess the swap didn't really help him. And I hope if they ever get to an All Stars Survivor South Africa, we see him again.
Was he not
Yeah.
swap screwed? Because I feel like he is.
You think he was swap screwed?
A little bit. Like I don't think there's anything he can do, basically.
To be honest, I think it's screwed on both tribes. But he wasn't
Yeah.
screwed as much on the original tribe he was on because he had Anasu, Kieran, and Tyson in the seat there where Dino was still with that 5. So
But he wouldn't be in the trouble when he's in the Idiato tribe, though. I don't think they're gonna put him out if he's in another tribe.
yeah, to be honest, I don't see. Yeah, I feel like maybe he's like actual alliance with the girls in Irinia, where 4 of them were on the other tribe and he was a lonesome on the other tribe. Maybe he was swap screwed.
But it's his sketchy energy and his sketchy face. I'd
Maybe he
like
should just
they
be
went for
taller.
him over Kian. If he'd been taller and like less pointed facial features,
Yeah,
yeah, again, maybe consider some facial reconstruction.
I'm sure Dino's OnlyFans will eventually pay for.
He has a girlfriend, Joshua.
So does Bernard Tomic's missus. Bernard Tomic, sorry. And she has an OnlyFans. Anyway. There are multiple non-single people.
I mean, yes, but not him, okay?
Okay, sorry. You know his first subscriber though, Annabelle. So
I don't know. I might have blown all of my money on Sean at that point.
Do we want to move to Kiss, Marry, Kill?
No,
Yeah.
can I tell my next episode prediction?
Okay, yeah, go
Yes.
ahead.
Okay. So we see Rainier and Chappie's talking, and
Yes.
at the end of the episode, they're like, next time. And this episode is the first time that Chappie's name came up with the mutiny bracelet next to his name, saying that he had it. I have a theory that Rainier wants to throw the challenge to get rid of like other people in their tribe, so they have more numbers going at the next tribal, but they want to get rid of Chappie's. Now, my theory is that they're going to throw the challenge, but then Chappie has his mutiny bracelet, just says sayonara, see you later, and then it'd be great.
Love that.
And you know what? And Nesu had the tribal council pass, so she can technically
Yeah,
say.
and she could leave too. So
She
who's
can-
that
So
leave
who's
on that
that
tribe?
leave?
And then the other tribe can send someone to the immunity island. So basically,
Everyone
the other person to the mutiny island, and then one of the four Rainier or one of the three girls could go. That would be like amazing. Can this happen, please?
It would have to really
Maybe.
line up.
maybe it's Nico going. That's why.
Yeah. Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Or Marisha.
They would have to. Does anybody know though Anesu can skip a tribal? Because it would be quite dependent on the other tribe not choosing Trappies or Anesu to go. Who is the other person?
There's only Anesu and Chappie in the.
No, that's
original
7.
movie. 7?
Yeah, there's 7. I'm just trying to remember.
So 3 girls and Rainier, and then Chappie and Anesu. So one more.
No, yeah, there's one more. Yeah, I'm just trying to think. It's another
Who's
guy. Is it Sean?
Smash? Is it
Oh,
Smash?
Sean.
Oh, Sean! Oh, Sean! How could we forget Sean? No one's voting out Sean. At that point, they'd turn on their own.
Do you think so? I feel like they're gonna vote out Sean though.
They're not voting out Sean.
They might turn on Nicole here.
Yeah.
That'd be an interesting episode with all these advantages wasted in one tribal. But like, it'd be great.
I would love that. I am manifesting this messy outcome that you've completely made up, Josh.
Yeah, well, that's a possibility. Like, you see them talk, and it looks like he's talking about throwing the challenge, even though they haven't said it. And like, my
Love.
immediate thought after the thing was like, hang on, we see they actually talk about the mutiny bracelet this episode. They actually don't talk about it, but they actually say that he has it. Now, they haven't said it on other episodes. I just like pointing out little things.
Yeah, I saw that too. And I also
and
feel
I'm like, oh,
they
they
had-
actually got his mutiny bracelet up now. So they're just reminding us that he has a mutiny bracelet and he has to use it before merge. So,
yeah, and they highlighted it in like the edit with
so I'm thinking,
Welcome back.
I'm thinking a potential throw, even from Chappie's. Chappie's might even throw and be like, see you later.
Love that. Love that.
And then Santoni has her Chappies.
But you know, to be honest, because Chappie doesn't have any ally anymore. So like, it's kind of like, you know, I get that there's the more original green over there, but then I feel like, you know, where are you going to go from
To be
there?
honest, I'm confused on which original tribes people are on.
Yeah. T.
And it actually makes it good though, to be honest. It makes it good that that's a thing because like nearly everyone's played together now at some point. So coming into the merge, it's not like heroes versus villains. It's not,
But, no, but wouldn't it's more like the Navidi versus, you know, what's the other? Yeah, because they all stick to the original tribe to the end, like sort of like.
Yeah, but they have, but they sort of haven't. Like I feel like because there's more, like a couple of people have, yes, but there's more openness now because they've swapped 3 times.
The same with the Bulls Island. They stopped 3 times. Didn't they?
True.
Did they? Yeah.
I don't know. Every game is on the players though. Like if players, it's always on the players. Like regardless of production, every game's on the players, right? But I feel like they've casted correctly, and I feel like they wouldn't. I don't think the players would allow that. Hopefully. Anyway.
All right, let's move to Kiss, Marry, and Kill.
Okay.
Annabelle, so you're the guest. We'll let you start. Which one you want to go first? Kiss, Marry, and Kill.
Okay, I want to go with Kiss.
Yeah.
So Kiss is who I thought did well this episode, but not who I think. Okay, I want to give a big, sort of sloppy but passionate, lusty kiss to Tyson. He obviously got an idol. Love that for you, Tyson. It's his second one. Love that even more. And you know, he played a really key role in who went out, Dino. So yeah, we're having a heavy makeout session with Tyson this episode.
All right. I want to give a down under kiss. To Kieran.
Oh.
Now,
yeah.
Kieran is using Tyson as the biggest shield ever.
Love that. Love that.
Right? And
But
nobody will. What?
Be like married, like because
No, I'm not marrying. I don't think Kieran can win.
Okay.
I feel like I don't feel like Kieran's winning. But he's like he didn't really do a move this time, but he's definitely setting himself up this episode for further advancement instead of being like in trouble. So yeah, he's getting a down under kiss.
I love that. I love that.
My kiss is gonna go to Chappie because for the hero challenge that he basically did. I love it. It's really a standout for him, I guess. So
would you call that a leg pop kiss, Vince, where you sort of go in and the leg pops?
Or like a Spider-Man kiss.
I feel like Chappie's the same height with me, a little bit taller, not that tall. Is he really tall?
Chappies would have to be over 6 foot. He'd be like 6'2",
Really?
I reckon. 6'3", yeah.
Don't
He
know.
looks tall compared to everyone else. Unless everyone else's game in the game is like 4'11", like he looks 6 foot something.
I don't really, but I know Sean's really tall. I feel like Sean's really tall.
The fact that Chappies has 8 abs.
Short
Yes.
people get 8 abs too.
There has to be more length there to have 8 abs in there somehow.
Oh my god, incredible.
Annabelle, let's go with your. What do you want? You want to go Mary or you want to go Q first?
Let's go marry.
Yeah.
So I'm really torn with this one. Part of me wants to marry. I mean, there's so many people I want to marry for very selfish reasons, but I think I want to marry Renier. He has so many friends in this game. He also seems to give everyone really good vibes. People want to go and give him information. He's got a relationship with all the girls. He's got there's nobody who seems to think poorly of him. He's not terrible at challenges, but he's not conspicuously fabulous at them. I feel like he would be a generous lover. But if you also told him, honey, I want to sleep in a separate bedroom tonight, he wouldn't be too aggressive about it. So I'm going to pick Renier for me.
Yeah, I'm going to have to piggyback here.
Oh.
So there's this part though, right? I swear when he started that he looked like just a skinny white man. And then there's this part where he just looks completely bulky. Like he just looks like he gained muscle out there. Like he's been doing weight. I'm just like, where is this man come from? Like, I was like the ultimate. I think I was just perving this whole episode. It was so bad. But like he looked like he's been in the gym for like a good 6 months. And then like all of a sudden, just like out of nowhere comes the shoulder muscle. And I'm just like, where was that hiding?
Thoughts? What if it's not that he's got bigger? It's just that everybody else has got skinnier and they're now all on his level.
Don't do this to me. I want to.
Okay, sorry. No, you're right. He got huge and jacked while out.
Yeah. I want that to happen.
He got huge.
Yeah. Because I'm hoping to get on there one day myself, and then I'm hoping that happens to me.
Yeah, you'll get really tall and jacked.
Yeah, by like episode 13, I've gained 6 inches of height. I've lost 20 kilos, and all of my muscles that was under my layers just like pop out. That's my dream.
Love that.
Yeah. Mm.
So my Mary is Amy because it's the same reason.
Yeah.
It's the same. I think they're in the same shoes, I guess. So
Yeah.
Love her.
Yeah. The good thing is they've actually been split up, so their story isn't the same, which is a good thing.
Okay. Kill. Part of me is no, in fact, I know who I want to kill. Sean, I love you. You are going to maybe make a mediocre amount of money on OnlyFans. Sean could make it all the way to the end. There is 0 chance of Sean winning this game. Sean does not win this game. So I'm sorry, Sean. It's with love that I'm gonna have to kill you this episode.
I never thought I would be saying this name under the kill segment, but Santoni. Love, what happened? Like, we were all rooting for you. Sorry,
how dare you?
Insert Tyra. No.
Love.
But yeah, it's just no. I thought she was this strategic mastermind and beast, like as far as like strategic play went. I'm just like, I'm loving her, and then this episode happened. It's just a downfall. It's sad because I don't want her to go, but like I can't see how she gets out of this. And if she does, she's Houdini, and I love it. But yeah. But you're breaking my heart.
Oh. My kill is for Water because I feel like she's been too upfront with the kill, like her hit list, basically. It's like anyone vote a color, I'm gonna vote them out. So it's not like there's no reason behind it apart from revenge, which is a bit stupid if you're playing Survivor.
I don't know. What is Daddy?
She really is, actually.
She's Daddy. Like, this is exactly what I would want if I was ever voted out, God forbid. I would want Daddy to just get back in there and be like, how dare you, just because she was so incredibly toxic. I can't believe you would vote her out. Everybody who ever touched her is dead to me. Like, honestly, the Daddy energy just exuding from Water. Yeah. Mwah.
Yeah, I do feel like she's playing emotional, though.
Yeah, and I love that.
I love it
whatever
too.
happened
It's
to
great
playing
TV.
for the TV, Joshua?
I love it too, but like if you're playing a game, you can't play emotional. Like you can
Don't
still play
tell
for
me
the
how to
TV.
play.
Yeah. You can't play emotional. You can play for the TV, but you can't play emotionally. That's my big no-no. But like to be honest, I was the first boot, so like nobody was complaining. I don't have any credibility. However, usually if you're either voted out first or you win. So
Well, I'm not too sure about that.
yeah, we're gonna go with this, okay? It's happened multiple times.
Yes, absolutely.
Would you vote for the sketchy winner though?
Oh, she's definitely sketchy. Sorry.
Water.
I don't think
She's not sketchy. She's Daddy. I trust her with my credit cards.
plural.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta pay off one with the other, honey.
Please go to Annabelle's OnlyFans and support her. She needs some money.
Please.
Do you have anything else to say, anyone?
No, this was super fun. You're both adorable, and it's a real shame, Vince, about the boyfriend. But all the best. Good luck with the surgery, Josh. I would say you don't need it, but it's become apparent that you do.
It's only for Survivor.
yeah.
That's it. It's to not look sketchy. But no, Annabelle, what are your handles so people can follow you?
My handle is Annabelle CEF, extremely catchy. That's ANNABELCEF.
Also, Annabelle just did a podcast with Ryan Brink.
I did. Brink of Reality. We did a cast assessment. It was extremely serious, strategic, hard-hitting journalism. So, yeah, check that out.
Annabelle, because I haven't listened to your podcast yet, but can you just tell us, like, who you think's the hottest, the cut that you guys previewed in All Survivor?
Okay. I think the sexiest is Danny. I have the most tea to spill on Phil. And I am open to feeling differently about, oh my God, I've forgotten her name, but the one who seems to hate everyone, the prison officer. She could be my new
Danny.
Sarah Lucina. Yeah.
Is it Danny? Danny, yeah.
Danny, yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Why do they cast a Danny and a Danny? Sorry, anyway. I'm
And
not
they're
on
the same
casting,
guy.
so I can't say anything. All right.
They're the
So-
same
oh yeah,
guy.
I do have something to say. Also, we are closing applications for the trial on the 30th of July. If you don't know where to find it, there is a link on the Melbourne Survivor page. If anybody doesn't know, me and Vince are organizers of Melbourne Survivor, with season 3 soon to be released on YouTube. So we're doing some more fundraising events for season 4 to get up some more money to help us cover the costs, because it's not cheap.
And if you would like to make a donation to Melbourne Survivor, slide into my DMs and we'll arrange something.
Please do.
Please do. money
We need
helps.
money.
Money helps. We could make a Melbourne Survivor OnlyFans. Okay, no, too far.
I
Oh
was
my
thinking
God.
that. Why not?
Well, I know somebody who's got a lot of protection and they're not afraid to use it.
Oh gosh. That will get out one day for sure. Anyway, all right. Thank you everyone for watching, listening in. Be sure to stay up for the next podcast for episode 7. I could be wrong with the episode numbers, but
Yeah, that is 7. Yeah. Next
oh,
one.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm actually right with something. Okay. It's great. It's great to talk to you guys. We might have another guest next week. I'm not too sure. We'll find out who, or we might just be by ourselves again.
Okay. But we might do a cast assessment if also
Yeah, if we get the whole Australian casts,
Yeah.
we'll look at doing an Australian cast assessment. To be
Love
honest,
that.
it's just for ourselves. It's like for our own benefit, not for anyone else. So we're selfish.
Love that.
All right. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks,
Bye, I guess.
Mom. Thanks for your support.
Bye. Thank you, my 3 followers. for watching this. Thanks, John and Adam. I know you guys listen to this. All right,
Vince, you can press
bye.
end now. Press end, Vince.
I am doing.